Mr. Chair, good afternoon po. We have a quorum na po so we can start this meeting. Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, we have a quorum na po so we can start this meeting.
My apologies, Backsec. Let's resume.
Again po, good afternoon everyone. Presented on the screen is the approved agenda. For our third agenda po, subscription to enterprise content delivery network and anti-DDoS solution for the ICT domains and hosted agency with the approved budget of 118 million with the end user ASEC Maria Victoria C. Castro. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our quorum present here in the meeting room, starting with the provisional member and user, ASEC Maria Victoria C. Castro, Vice Chairperson, Dear Carlo Paulo Murcia, and this meeting is being presided over the Chairperson, ASEC June Vincent Manuel S. Gaudan. Good afternoon po. We would like to inform everyone to promote transparency pursuant to Section 38 of RA 12009. This meeting will broadcast live on the DICT's official YouTube channel. Please do visit the Department of ICT Philippines YouTube. Please be reminded that this meeting is being recorded for the documentation purposes. Mr. Chair, may we request your permission to admit other representatives and participants to join this bid opening? For the record, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the other end user representative technical working group present here in the meeting room. Mr. Earl Hubert M. Banya. For the bidders, may we request to kindly introduce yourself and the company you are representing po. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon to everyone. I'm Hazel from Exact IT Services Inc. Together with Miss Angel Ong from Exact and also Jerish. Thank you.
Please be informed that the DICT back one that this bidding is shall conducted using a pass or fail criterion. The absence of any required document shall result in automatic disqualification. Furthermore, the back secretariat will affix their initials on every page of the submitted bid documents. For the project details, may we call on to present Ms. Pretty Caprente po. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the opening of bids for the subscription to Enterprise Content and Content Delivery Network for Anti-DDoS solution for the ICT domains and hosted agencies. For the project details, the provisional member and user representative to the DICT Back 1 for this project is Assistant Secretary Maria Victoria C. Castro. The technical working group is composed of the following, headed by Director Terry T. Bomolo, and the members are the following, Sir Earl Hubert Banya, Sir Richard S. Nalumin, Rudolph Dion A. Sagibo, and Attorney Yvonne R. Ariola. The invitation to bid for the project was posted on June 9 on the following MPhilJobs website, the ICT website, the ICT e-Bulletin Board e-Procurement website, and the ICT's official Facebook page. The supplemental bid bulletin number 1 was issued on June 10, 2026, as well as the supplemental bid bulletin number 2 was issued on June 22, 2026. And the letters to observers were sent on June 2026 to the following: Philippine Computer Society, Institute of the Electronics Engineers of the Philippines, Inc., Chief Information Officers, Forum Foundation, Inc., and Commission on Audit. However, no observers were able to attend today's proceeding. The name of the bidder who submitted their bids on or before 12 noon of this day, June 29, 2026, is Exact IT Services, Inc.
With your permission, Mr. Chair, we will now proceed on the opening of submitted bid from Exact Inc. po.
Proceed.
Presented on the screen, the submitted documents from the Exact IT Services Incorporated. submitted this morning, June 29, 2026 at 10:37 a.m. May we ask the representative of the bidder if this is the bid submitted this morning, please?
Yes, we confirm po.
Thank you po. Presented again on the screen, the bid submission is duly sealed, properly sealed, labeled, and initialed. Mr. Chair, we will now proceed to open the bid submission.
Please proceed.
Thank you po. Inside the mother envelope, two separate envelopes labeled technical component and financial component. We will set aside the financial component and we will proceed to open the technical component envelope. Inside the technical component envelope, three separate envelopes labeled original copy, duplicate copy, and triplicate copy. We will now proceed to open the original copy and duplicate copy. And for the TWG present inside the meeting room.
For the technical component envelope, Class A documents, first legal documents, a valid PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 20.2.9.1 IRR of RA 12009. Note pursuant to Section 20.2.9.1 IRR of RA 12009, all Class A eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership, must be current, valid, and updated at the time of the bid submission. The failure by the prospective bidder to update its certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their PhilJEPS registration certificates prior to the submission of their bids. PS Advisory 2025-015, Suspension of Certificate of PhilJEPS Registration, Platinum Membership of Corporations for Non-Compliance with Uploading of the GIS and BOI. This is to advise that the certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership of merchant corporations that did not submit the latest general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission shall be suspended. The imposition of suspension comes after the issuance of PS Advisory Number 2025-007, published on June 30, 2025, which required corporations to submit their latest GIS with BOI. All corporate entities with existing platinum membership were likewise required to update their eligibility documents in the Government of the Philippines Official Merchant Registry.
For the submitted certificate of PhilJEPS registration, this is to certify that Exact ID Services Incorporated is registered in PhilJEPS on December 9, 2002, and the certificate is valid until April 11, 2027. Also attached, the Annex A list of eligibility documents with the SEC certificate, registration date September 30, 2002, and Mayor's Permit, expiration date December 31, 2026. For the tax clearance, expiration date January 26, 2027. And for the audited financial statement with the date of filing May 14, 2026. And for the pickup license, none. With that, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating? Asek Castro, please. Asek Castro indicated her vote through chat pass. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
Next document is a statement of bidder's single largest completed contract, or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided in sections 52.4.1.3 IRR of RA 12009 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Any of the following documents must be submitted together with a statement of single largest completed contract. A, end user's acceptance. B, official receipt. C, sales invoice for the contract.
For the submitted statement of single largest completed contract, indicated the name of contract and the client, procurement for the supply delivery configuration and support of an enterprise content delivery network, and anti-DDoS solution to the DICT domains and hosted agencies. The date of the contract, December 12, 2023. And for the definition and description of the similar project is subscription to enterprise content delivery network and anti-DDoS solution. And the date of completion is December 21, 2023. It is also duly signed by the authorized representative, Rodrigo Perez. And also attached the notice of award from the DICT, contract agreement. Notice to proceed. Final acceptance and completion certificate. The billing statement. And service invoice. With that, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating as a Castro, please? As a Castro rated pass through chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document is the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC, a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation.
For the submitted NFCC, they indicated the total amount of 2,997,772,857 pesos. Again, for the submitted NFCC is 2,997,772,857 pesos. It is also duly signed by the authorized representative, Rodrigo Perez. And they also submitted the audited financial statement, the Secretary's Exchange Commission, Mr. Chair, we will just scan the documents and this will be for further evaluation of the DWG. With that, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating as a Castro, please? Again po, may we get your rating as a Castro, please? As a Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document is a statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid.
For the submitted statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, Mr. Vice Chair, may we ask your instruction if you want to proceed to reading the indicated name of the contract one by one or the overall value of the contracts only?
Mr. Chairman, I move to have our back secretary state the overall figures, considering that the documents will undergo scrutiny by the technical working group. I so move, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Any concerns from the member or any second that we skip the reading of all, the entirety subject to the TWG scrutiny? Seeking a second from the end user. Okay, go ahead, back. Please proceed.
For the record po, Asek Castro indicated seconded through chat. For the submitted statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, the value of outstanding contracts for this project is 7,567,488 pesos, and it is duly signed by the authorized representative, Rodrigo Perez. They also attach the notice of award from National Kidney and Transplant Institute, a job order, notice to proceed, notice of award from SSS, notice to proceed, notice of award from DNR, contract, notice to proceed. With that po, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, Asek Castro, please? Asek Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement or JVA. In case the joint venture is already in existence or duly notarized, statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance of the bid is successful. This is not applicable. Next document is original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Note for bidders that will choose to submit bid securing declaration as a form of bid security, the bid securing declaration form included in this bidding document must be submitted.
For the submitted bid securing declaration, it is also duly signed by the representative of Exact IT Services Incorporated, Rodrigo C. Perez, and it is also duly notarized by Attorney Antonio Luis Paredes, and it is valid until December 31, 2026, and it is in the prescribed form. With that po, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, Asek Castro, please? Asek Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document is the schedule of requirements.
For the submitted schedule of requirements, it is in the prescribed form and details. It is also duly signed by the authorized representative, Rodrigo Perez. With that po, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, Asek Castro, please? Asek Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document is the conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after-sales parts if applicable.
For the technical specifications, from item 1 up to item 1.2, stated comply on all items with the remarks. From item 1.2.1 up to item 1.3.2.4, indicate stated comply in all items with the remarks. From item 1.3.3 up to 1.4, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.1 up to item 1.4.1.3, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.1.4 up to item 1.1.8, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.1.9 up to item 1.4.2.1, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.2 up to item 1.4.2.6, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.7 up to item 1.4.2.10, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.11 up to item 1.4.2.14, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.15 up to item 1.4.2.17, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.18 up to item 1.4.2.18.4, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.18.5 up to item 1.4.2.21, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.22 up to item 1.4.2.25, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.26 up to item 1.4.2.29, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.30 up to item 1.4.2.34, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.35 up to item 1.4.2.40, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.41 up to item 1.4.2.43, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.2.44 up to item 1.4.3.20.2, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.3.3 up to item 1.4.3.6, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.3.7 up to item 1.4.4.3, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.4.4 up to item 1.4.4.7, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.4.8 up to item 1.4.4.12, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.4.13 up to item 1.4.5.4, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.5.5 up to item 1.4.5.8, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.5.9 up to item 1.4.5.13, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 1.4.5.14 up to item 3.1, stated comply with remarks. From item 3.2 up to item 3.3.1, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 3.3.2 up to 3.4.2.1, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 3.4.2.2 up to item 3.4.2.5, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 3.4.2.6 up to item 3.5, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 3.5.1 up to 3.5.5.3, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 3.5.5.4 up to 3.6.1.5, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 3.6.2 up to item 5.1, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 5.1.1 up to item 5.1.1.4, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 5.1.2 up to item 5.2.2, stated comply on all items with remarks. From item 5.2.3 up to item 5.3.1, stated comply on all items with remarks. And it is also duly signed by the authorized representative, Rodrigo Perez. And also they attached Cloudflare Incorporated platform, a brochure, again po, Mr. Chair, we will just scan the documents and this is for further evaluation of the DWG. They also attach certificate of registration from ISO 27001-2022 and ISO 27701-2019. They also attach the company profile, signed methodology, technical approach, implementation plan, timeline in form of Gantt chart. And the brochure categories. They also attached valid authorized distribution reseller partnership. With that po, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, ASEC Castro, please? ASEC Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
Next document is original duly signed omnibus sworn statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate. In case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power on the authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder.
For the submitted omnibus sworn statement, it is in the prescribed form and duly signed by the authorized representative from Exact IT Services, Rodrigo Perez, and it is duly notarized by Attorney Antonio Luis Paredes and valid until December 31, 2026. And also attached the identification of Mr. Rodrigo Perez. With that, may we get your rating, please? And also for the record, they also attached the notarized secretary's certificate. It is also notarized by Attorney Ariel Llatones, and it is valid until December 31, 2027. And also attached the identification of Mr. Eric Jean Pilapil. With that po, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, ASEC Castro, please? ASEC Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
Next document for foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension or reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product. This is not applicable.
And also for the record, they also attached the supplemental bid bulletin number 1 and supplemental bid bulletin number 2.
Mr. Chair, given that the bidder obtained passing rate for the technical component envelope, may we request your final rating po?
Technical component is pass. Backside.
Thank you po. Mr. Chair, with your permission po, we will now open the financial component envelope.
Inside the financial component envelope, 3 separate envelope labeled original copy, duplicate copy, and triplicate copy. We will now open the original copy and duplicate copy and proceed to give the copy to the TWG inside the meeting room.
For the financial component envelope, a original or of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
For the submitted financial bid form for procurement of goods, the total amount for this project is 117,990,000. Again, for the bid form, indicated the total amount of 117,990,000 pesos. And it is duly signed by the authorized representative, Rodrigo Perez. And also attach the secretary's certificate for this project. And also attach the identification of Mr. Eric Jean Pilapil. With that po, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, Ase Castro, please? Ase Castro rated pass via chat po. Thank you. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document is original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule.
For the submitted price schedule for goods, the total price amount is 117,990,000. Again, 117,990,000. And it is also duly signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Rodrigo Perez. With that, may we get your rating, please?
May we get your rating, Ase Castro, please? Ase Castro rated pass via chat. Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Passed.
Thank you po.
Next document is a certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. This is not applicable.
Mr. Chair, given that the bidder has obtained a passing rate for their financial component envelope, may we request your final rating, please?
The final rating for the financial document is pass, while the overall rating is pass. Thank you.
We will now proceed with the finalization of the eligibility checklist and the abstract of bids as read. Once completed, we will present them on the screen. Thank you po.
Shown on the screen is the eligibility checklist for the subscription to Enterprise Content Delivery Network and Anti-DDoS solution for the ICT domains and hosted agencies. For the technical component, all documents were rated pass with an NFCC amount of 2,997,772,857 pesos. And the final rating for the technical component envelope is passed. For the financial component envelope, the total bid price is 117,990,000 pesos. And the financial component envelope was rated pass and the overall rating is passed. May we request acknowledgement from the prospective bidder, please? From the bidder, please.
We acknowledge po. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
With that po, may we get the approval of the back members, please? On the presented eligibility checklist po.
Motion to approve the eligibility checklist as presented. I so move, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Is there a second? End user, may we solicit a second to the motion of the good Vice Chairman? Thank you, ASEC Castro, and thank you, Vice Chair. The eligibility checklist as presented is hereby approved. Please proceed to the next document, BACSEC.
Shown on the screen is the abstract of bids as read for the same project, subscription to Enterprise Content Delivery Network and Anti-DDoS solution for the ICT domains and hosted agencies. For the name of the bidder, Exact IT Services Inc., and the total amount of bids, 117,990,000 pesos. The form of bid security is bid secure declaration. Required bid security is not applicable. This is sufficient and remarks as passed. May we request acknowledgement from the bidder, please?
We acknowledge po.
Thank you, ma'am.
We would like to acknowledge the approval of the back members, please.
Motion to approve the abstract of bids as presented on screen, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Is there a second? Soliciting a second to the motion of our good Vice Chair, Madam Assistant Secretary, Madam End User. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Vice Chair. So it has been moved and seconded that the abstract of bid as read is hereby approved. BACSEC, please go on with your reminders.
For the information of everyone, we will now endorse the bid submission as passed to the TWG for their detailed evaluation. We would like to hear confirmation or commitment from the TWG if they will be able to submit their report tomorrow po.
TWG, you are hereby instructed by the BAC to submit the report tomorrow on or before 4 p.m. Thank you.
Yes po, we will comply.
Thank you.
The TWG has confirmed that they will submit their evaluation on or before 4 p.m. tomorrow po. That would be all po for the back secretariat, Mr. Chair.
Are there any other items on the agenda remaining? Backsec?
Wala na po, Chair.
Okay, that's good. So thank you very much to the end user, to the back secretariat, vice chair, members. Maraming salamat. And I hope that I can solicit a motion from the good vice chair.
Motion
His
to adjourn.
favorite motion.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you,
Thank you.
vice chair. And next, we want a second from probably the end user. Thank you. Thank you, ASEC. So it has been moved and seconded that this DICT BAC 33rd online meeting is hereby adjourned. And maraming salamat po sa lahat. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Backsec, reminding lang that Director Carlo and I will be on travel next week. So please make sure that this week madiscuss na namin lahat ng pwede madiscuss. But we will also have back meetings also.